SHOT Show 2016 with 4.7s and Dave of 4.7s. How you doing, sir?
Good.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
It's been some time. Last time we were really pressed, so you know, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I can't believe I just said that. I'm trying to get as much done as I can today because we're condensed on our time. Family's doing well?
Yep, doing great.
Okay, good. And again, just like we were just talking about, I remember talking to you early on when this was being run out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goes back some history, right?
10 years ago.
Yeah, but you were putting out some phenomenal pieces at the time, and some stuff that I still actually own, and I'm going to be passing on to some of the up and comers, you might say, with the people. So we're just going to cover some new product, if you would. One thing that just stood out to me was your flashbang, or your flash. And so I'll just let you kind of pick it up from there and just tell me what you want to talk about.
Alrighty.
And take it away, Dave.
Okay. Yeah, we could first start with some of our new products.
Yeah.
We launched last fall, and this is the Quark Smart. It's the same Quark series, but it's Bluetooth Smart enabled.
Okay.
Which allows you to use your iPad, iPhone, iPad Pro, whatever, and you got it. And interface with the light. You can, the biggest thing is you can check the battery life. You can set the indicator to turn green or red, depending on what percentage level.
And this would be from your pad device?
Yeah, iPad.
iPad. Or whatever device you've got it linked with. 95%
right now.
Oh, okay.
And once it's paired, you get access to the modes. You can control it directly. Yeah, like that.
So you've got a remote control from your iPad or your smartphone, whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
And will it interface with, say, a Samsung device, etc.?
Right now it's Apple. The Android apps will come a little later.
Okay.
But the real functionality is it's not just direct control. That's more of a kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
You can choose a number of interfaces. Like right now it's a tactical interface. See, it's pure tactical.
Right.
Say you want a Pro, all you do is select the Pro, and it sends the interface in here when you latches on. Hold on a second. So that's a Pro. Oh, that latched on. Okay. Huh. Okay. This one's finicky a little bit.
You're good. You're good.
There we go. Yeah. And you can have, when the app comes out, it should have the infinite level. We can ramp up and down, and a couple other ones we're working on. Another thing that's it can do is it remembers the last time the pair saw each other. So say you left your light somewhere, you have no idea where it left.
Fell out of your pocket, fell out of your bag.
Yep, pull up the app and you're like, oh, I left it at my friend's house or something like that.
Right. Now, is there a chance you could track the guy that lifted it out of your pocket?
No.
Maybe something in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But so another thing is you can have it alert you when the two separate. So if you're heading home, you left your light, your phone will go off.
Okay.
Or if you leave your phone, let's say at the restaurant, your flashlight will start flashing like that. See that?
Okay.
You can enable that as well. So this is the first smart light, and now we have the Navi Smart, which is a coin cell type flashlight. Very simple. Not very bright, it's 2 lumens, still pretty good. This is also smart enabled, so it's constructed really well with stainless steel, and it's designed to be on your keychain. This does the exact same thing as the Quark Smart.
Okay.
So if you leave your keys behind, your phone will go off. Or if you leave your phone behind, I'll just show you.
Sure. May I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is phenomenal. Nice little keychain, and I like the platform in that it's so narrow.
Yeah, we really invested in a lot of tooling to do the polished stainless steel band,
right,
which forms the structure of the base structure of the light.
And it'll ramp up.
Yep. Ramp down. Do you have your Navi? Real quick. I just want to demonstrate it without.
In stainless steel construction versus plastic.
Yeah. Yep.
Beautiful.
Instead of aluminum, so this should never ever wear out.
Right.
Okay, I'll walk out the door and hit page.
Okay, so he's gonna walk out.
To my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's telling me, hey, that's where my thing is. So I'm gonna walk out the hall and hit page so you get an idea of the range.
Beautiful.
So this one actually has a noise making device. See that?
Oh wow. starts to flash.
So you can find your keys if it's
Right.
left in the couch or something like that.
Or if the you know, if the butler put it in his pocket,
Right.
it'll be you'll
Someone runs off with your phone, that'll be it.
you got a tracking device. That's hilarious. Beautiful.
So battery should run about a year. Depends how much you use it.
Right.
So
And again, typical coin batteries, so easily replaced.
yep.
Thank you. That was great.
So those are the two smart lights that we have in production. And I'll show you what I have as prototypes coming in second quarter.
Okay.
We have a flashbang device.
Right.
This is 3D printed, but this one's capped at 2,000 lumens. I had one that at 10,000. It literally melted. I mean, that's why it's not working right now.
Wow.
But
We should have gotten that on video.
there you go. It's
And when you
2,000.
open Bluetooth range, you can take
And
it.
that's at 2,000 lumens?
Yep. And you can, ramp up.
And then, you have all the
You
options.
can use the app to change its behavior.
Turn it off, go through all.
Like I can control it right now.
This is more
by turning it on and
flash
off.
lights than it is the key ring. But the app.
So now this could be left in place. You could have it remotely, for lack of a better word, detonated
Yep.
from, say, what kind of range do you think it would
30
have?
feet max.
About 30 feet
By
max?
10 feet. The app is mainly for configuring it. Say
Right.
you say, hey, I want this to go off 5 seconds after I hit the button. You configure that.
Okay.
And you just leave the app alone.
Right.
So then you hit it. Yeah. And you just toss in the room, Anyway, the software aspect of it allows us to accommodate various needs.
Right. Beautiful. Now, obviously, this is a prototype from a 3D printer. Is this about what the weight you're estimating would be?
This is the final dimensions.
This is the final dimension.
The battery inside has enough energy to jump your car.
No kidding. Wow.
That's why we can hit 10,000 lumens.
And melt the device
Yeah,
down.
there's 8 LEDs in there, and if you touch at the 10,000 lumen setting, half a second with it on, you can burn yourself. It's crazy.
Really?
So good thing we don't have that here.
Yeah.
So moving on, we have a modular setup here. We partner with a local company to do the machining, and pretty much you can like Lego it together. Like a vehicle type configuration, mounting. You can infinitely scale it up depending on how much light you need. So they're about 1,000 lumens each. I can demonstrate the big one in a sec.
Sure.
Leave that.
Yeah.
This big one is, I think only 4 work right now, but it's a good 4,000 lumens right there.
4,000 coming out of that device.
And it's also smart, too.
And that's only with a little more than half of the lights lit up.
Yeah. So, and also you can configure it, address each individual one as needed. I'm going to turn one on here. See? They're individually adjustable.
Okay.
Or you could make them all go on. Yeah.
Or strobe, or
yeah.
probably some type of a pattern.
Or
Yeah.
if 6 is not enough, you could make 20 if you want. 20,000 lumens.
And you mentioned also being able to Lego it together into a vehicle mount, so you could do like a magnetic mount on top of the vehicle or off to the side.
It's also designed to be a cube shape that fits exactly in a GoPro session.
Okay.
12 volt driven, so if you wire it into your car, all you do is connect 2 wires, done.
What's the trick with this?
No control wires, control
So it comes on the
But
low.
controlled with your device.
Yeah, we can even have a setting where you walk away from the car and turn it off. You walk up to the car, it turns on.
Kind of like a tamper device almost, or
Yeah.
a tamper alarm. Yeah.
Okay, moving on, we have a long-awaited weapon light. This is the smallest weapon light you'll see anywhere here at SHOT. Even though it's small, it doesn't mean it's very dim. It's 600 lumens.
600.
600.
Wow.
So,
So on a subcompact, this would be perfect.
yep. And it's got the smart where you can configure how these 2 buttons will operate.
Right.
One could do one function, the other one another, or you can press both to have a different kind of function.
May I?
Yeah, sure. It's a proto, so this is rubber right here.
Okay. Yeah. That part of the mounting is rubber.
Like that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Exactly what I was saying.
That's what you get for handing it to a knucklehead.
It's rubber. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
also melt if you leave it on.
If you leave it on too long.
The software, the final software will manage its the temperature.
Right. And again, I'm just having to hold it with two hands because it is a rubber-mounted
You
proto.
can squeeze both. Yeah.
There we go. Wow.
And I think the software has already dialed down the brightness because the battery's been used all day. So, yeah.
And it has a strobe feature.
Yeah. And
Beautiful.
it's rechargeable. You just plug in a micro.
Plug it in through a USB and go.
And your phone, with your phone, you can check what percentage battery life it is.
Phenomenal.
So
fantastic.
We're building on our suite of smart lights this year.
Yeah. Well, once again, Dave.
Yeah. I got a couple more lights.
Way ahead of the game.
Production.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll pick that up in just a moment.
Yeah.
So, Dave, you've got a couple of additional lights.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got the new Creons, next generation of lights that are, you can program the UI. It comes just high and low.
Yeah.
Like that. And it has the coaxial grooves that prevent it from slipping. So it's got a clean design, a refresh.
Clean, but yet tactilely, very grippable. You could even, I mean, it's just coming to me that using this as a Kubotan would definitely work very well. Even sliding your hand back this far, you got the ability to get, there's a lot of traction there, is what I'm trying to say.
Those cuts are amazing. You see a 90-degree cuts into the body. So for the SHOT Show, we just have some prototypes of the titanium and also brass right here.
Okay, and you know I like unusual materials. So
Yeah, feel how heavy
beautiful.
that is.
And then we compare that to the titanium. Nice, nice, very nice.
Oh, and earlier I forgot to mention that last fall we only had the single 123 Quark Smart. Now we have the 2 AA Quark Smart, as well as the 2 123 Lithium.
Okay.
And this is 1,000 lumens.
Wow.
And you can configure it and set it up however you like.
Any possibility of having a port in single AA?
Single AA will be a challenge because the Bluetooth requires 3 volts.
Okay.
And you won't
so
get
it's a
the
voltage issue.
Yeah, you won't get the long run time.
Okay.
The Bluetooth that we've added into our lights do not affect the battery life at all. That's why the coin cell can run a whole year on standby.
Yeah.
And still be active, you know. But the single AA will require a boost circuit that would have more drain on the battery.
Okay. Very
So
good.
real quick, let's step over here. The PK lights.
I was just going to ask you about that. It looks like something that an alien should be carrying.
These came out in the fall.
Right.
The single 123s. I'll just get a quick refresher. They come like this, but with this strike bezel hidden on the body, stored nice and neat.
Okay, so it inverts.
You can take it out and put it at the front. See that?
Yeah. Yep. So if you want something very aggressive and obviously highly aggressive, you just invert right here. It's a little difficult to see on the black body, but you can see the.
This one.
This is yeah. That one's a little easier to pick up. You can see the comparison there.
If you're going to the airport, I recommend storing it like that.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be too happy about this.
But it looks ornate. You know,
it certainly does, and especially if you're in the same color, it's not going to be picked up. You're just not going to notice it.
And if they have a problem with it, give it to them. You can pick up another one at our store. Done.
And how much do these run individually?
Like $10, I think.
$10.
Aluminum's $10, but the stainless is more.
A little more, yeah. And price point on this?
The aluminum black one is $75. The titanium ones are $150. This is bare polished, electro polished titanium. This is PVD. This one is super. It cost us a ton to do, but it's PVD coating.
And you said that's super PVD coating.
It's just expensive.
Yeah. And again, this is Paul designed this himself. Very good. Great guy. Great guy.
He did the exterior. We did the electronics, and it's about 450 lumens. Up to 600 lumens if you use rechargeables.
Right. And it's a twist activated.
Yep. Or if you put it halfway, you can click.
Ah, yeah.
And it locks out if you like. And
phenomenal.
It fully locks out.
I like it. Even though, like I said, it looks like something an alien would whip off of his gear belt.
The clip also reverses and puts on the front. See that? Front end.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. Wow.
So these
You're getting a lot of wows out of me today.
2123s, these are prototypes.
Right?
I just got today, and they're just the two cell version, 1,000 lumens.
Right.
Probably killing your camera there, and similar design and philosophy.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else you need to run by me? Because seriously, you've overwhelmed me once again.
One more, the bolt action light.
Okay.
You've seen that? We came out with a AAA version, which is pen sized.
Right. And activated very much in a, obviously the name goes to like a bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fellholter's the guy that we collaborated with.
Great guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you have it. We also have some brass MLs and a brass MMR right there.
Right.
Collaborated with a company up in New York called Best Made. That's on medium. I think there's one more.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Wow. All brass.
Not sure why, but people like their brass and copper.
Brass, copper, and titanium. There's just a draw to the unusual materials. Price point on these?
This,
if you know.
I don't know off the top of my head.
That's okay. That's okay.
You can look online.
Exactly. Very good. Dave, again,
you, Stu.
absolute
Yes.
pleasure. Absolute
Yeah, my
pleasure.
pleasure
We'll
as
be
well.
talking soon, okay? Okay.